tell you a story because it's scary, it's completely real, and it's true, and I just love it. And there's no time. So I'm all about aesthetics. I wanted to wear the dress. I think it goes well with the story, and it just fits in pretty nicely. And what I do is I work with children in my 8 to 4. Okay, I work with children full time. I'm around them all the time, and when you watch children, I love it because they teach you a lot about life, they teach you a lot about yourself, and a lot about other people, because you're watching them and you're watching them interact with the kids. And one thing that I realized, really specifically right away, is that men have a very different interaction around kids and their parents than women do. Because, specifically, when you're in a park, as I am, around kids, you see the single woman walk over, and she comes over and she kind of looks around. And you think that's nice, right? Like, she's probably here with somebody. She's at the convention, she's probably stopping in the park. But then a guy shows up, right? A guy shows up and he's just like, it's already creepy. No one likes this. No one. And it's funny because just being is the part that's creepy. And the more minutes that tick by, the more like 911 calls out. And it's unbelievable. And I think the amazing thing is you have to actually quantify why you are in a kid's park. Like, why the fuck is that guy in a kid's park right now? And if you like open a flask, it's like, oh, that guy's an asshole. That's why he's in a kid's park right now. Because he's like, I'm like, oh, he's just drinking. He's probably with a kid. He's smoking a cigarette, and it's like, you're like, oh, he's an addict. But if a kid's just sitting there, you know, a guy's just standing there and he's looking. It's like, call the cops right now. So you just gotta call the police on those people. And the only way you can assert yourself as a man in a park is you have to be assertive all the time. You have to be there for a reason. So I work in the kids' park, and I work with my boss, and this makes me specifically think of my boss, because I am his only employee. It's just me. But he's on it. He's like, he shows up and he's so fucking stressed. And it is full on. He just comes in and he's like, see, you forgot a hoop over there. Can you go pick that up? And I was like, what do you mean? I'm right here. And he's like, yeah, but kid might want to play with that. Okay, I go get it, move it over here, and say I have to ask him for something. Say I lost a hoop or something, I've got to go talk to him. Well, it's a little awkward going to this guy because he also has a specific aesthetic. Specifically, he dresses like a zoot suit pimp. Yeah, he looks like some kind of crazy douche Marlon Brando wannabe Godfather. For real. He wears the 2-for-1 suits on Market Street off 5th. And he shows up wearing sunglasses. Bring out the hoops. Alright, kids. You can play with the toys now for the next 20 minutes. And it's like, who the fuck is this guy? And if I gotta ask him for something, oh!